The skipper's job is never done, Rachel.
You're a one-man show, Robert.
I'm a one-man solo skipper with company. This hasn't happened for a while, but it's kind of inevitable, isn't it, every now and then? Stupid. We've got the painter caught around the propeller. And my concern now is that it may have damaged the seals. I'm going to have to check that, which is a haul-out job.
Mum, let's look at the camera.
Look at the camera, please.
This is Rob, and I'm Rachel, and these are our boys, Finn, Declan, and Ivan. We have sailed our catamaran Javelo across the Pacific Ocean. We would love it if you join us for the adventure.
The skipper's job is never done, Rachel. Look at this. I've got to push the button. Don't know how to do it for money. Hey. Got to push the button again. Oh, look at that. Hold on to your hats. Whiplash. As we turn to starboard.
Where are we off to, Robert?
We're off to something point. Pleasant Point. No, hang on. We're off to Parker Point. Parker Point. There's a tiny little anchorage in there that's actually on the southern coast, but is apparently good for, it's protected in southerly winds, because it's a little bit, there's a little bit of an isthmus that, and then there's a reef that is on the outside, and you go inside the reef, so apparently it's quite nice. There's just a breaking wave over there. Actually, I'm going to have to, I had to push the button the other way a little bit, because there's a bit of a swell over there. Skipper's job never done.
You're a one-man show, Robert.
I'm a one-man solo skipper with company. You know that. I know it. You know that too. Yeah. I'm going to turn to port.
He's everywhere.
You see the water's a bit deeper up there, a bit different colour. Oh boy, we've got 400 mil under the keel. Very shallow.
Hello! We've missed you so much!
This hasn't happened for a while, but it's kind of inevitable, isn't it, every now and then? Stupid. We've got the painter caught around the propeller. It's wedged in very well, actually. It's a new painter that's slightly thinner than the old one, and it's perfect thickness to get between the propeller and the casing.
Because we were dragging the dinghy when we anchored. And
yeah, we were just sort of jumping between anchorages, shifting anchorages. And I've literally got under there. I've untied some of it, but it's got to a point where I was under the boat. I was upside down with my feet on the hull and pulling it off, and I've got to as far as I can, and I need Declan now. He's going to jump in with me, and hence my nice headset, and do the same. I'm going to do the same, but he's going to add to that just to try and get more leverage to get it off, because it is wedged in there really tight. And my concern now is that it may have damaged the seals. I'm going to have to check that, which is a haul-out job.
My mind's an open book. You can turn to any page and read the words scratched out in ink that's spread too thin, because there's always much too many words to say. But in the end they're only lonely words, sitting blindly staring from the page.
Get to that.
That's good, yeah. still recording. We're going on a bike ride around Rottnest Island with Troy and Pascale of free range sailing, and we're just getting ready. And they're already
they're coming for a bike ride with us.
Yeah, either or.
We're not going with them. They're coming with us.
And you can see them. Oh, you can see them just there in the window. They're already on the move. That's our ultra silent water pump going off there.
What water pump?
Indeed. No visit to Rottnest is complete without a cycle around the 12 square mile low-lying car-free island. And no visit to Rottnest is complete without meeting the small furry critters that gave the island its name. These are Quokka. They are small marsupials related to kangaroos and wallabies. In the 1690s, Dutch explorers arriving at the island thought the Quokka were giant rats. Therefore, the island got stuck with the Dutch name, Rottnest, rat's nest. Apart from a small quokka population on the mainland's west coast, this is the only place quokkas are found, and it's certainly the best place to get close to them. Over the years, taking a quokka selfie has become a bit of a thing, with many famous people joining the trend. Selfie complete, it was time to leap on our hire bikes and make a beeline past some spectacular beaches to Jump Rock in Eagle Bay on the northwest coast. Growing up in Fremantle, Jump Rock was a rite of passage for Pascale and her family when holidaying here on the island. Although it's only 6 to 8 metres off the water, it still takes a little courage to make the leap. Once the gauntlet has been laid down, no one wanted to be the odd man out. Declan and Ivan are happy jumping from mast, so this was no problem for them. Likewise, Troy and Pascale took it in their stride, with a great scream issued from Pascale. Rob too made short work of it. Just one person risked letting the side down. I adjusted my hair, I rocked back and forth, I bargained with the boys. Finally, Declan agreed to show me once more how easily it was done, and I agreed I would follow him in straight away. I hesitated, I felt the fear, and I did it anyway, joining Declan in the water, milking the crowd's appreciation for being the weakest link. When's the last time you felt the fear and did it anyway? Tell us your story in the comments.
We're in a really shallow anchorage here at Parker Point. It's 1.5 to 2.5 metres. And there's a bit of wind blowing, and what tends to happen in the shallow anchorages, the boat tends to sort of surge forward a bit, and then it pulls back, and it comes back, pulls back with the wind, and then the bridle, the effect of the chain is used as a buffer. So when the chain lifts off the ground, it slowly buffers the boat. But when the anchorage is shallow, that chain goes tight very quick. It doesn't have much of a buffer to go up on. So what I'm going to do is I've already put a few dive weights on the bridle. It's helping, but it's not enough. So I'm going to go and put the rest of our dive weights, all 4 of our dive belts, on the bridle connector point to add some weight to bring it up. So it adds some weight coming up. It's effectively the weight of the chain that creates that buffer. So I'm just adding weight to the chain. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, because Declan was putting out the kite that you can see behind us.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
But one of those buffers just happened,
and it came up and
he fell in the water.
And he fell in the drink. So that's how much kind of to and fro there is. So it's not ideal.
Wish I could wish the world away. Wish you'd be mine and never stray. I wish we'd never age and we would spend our endless days just drawing pretty pictures on a page. But in the end, tossing coins and wishing wells could never save us from ourselves. Save us from ourselves.
Right, so I think it's time for me to start making some food.
It's actually time to consider shifting the boat. Actually.
Yes, all the things that you've done,
Yeah,
extra weights.
Yeah, so I put the weights on to try and minimise the, but it's, I don't know, there's something about this anchorage. It's a combination of the depth, it being shallow, and the wind is, you know, we've got 25 to, but you know, we've been in Oh man. But we've been in similar situations where it's not been this bad, so I'm not sure why it's just so
Yeah, but
particularly
it's quite
shocked.
shallow. And
Yeah.
it's quite a lot of current. Whoa!
Gee, that's a bad one, isn't
I
it?
know, and you've got the engine on. We're idling
Yeah, well,
forward.
idling forward on both
to
engines.
try and stop that.
Minimise that load. Oh, we've got to move.
Well, I can't get down there with
So we've just left our paradise anchorage at Parker Point, heading into Fremantle. Jason at Fremantle Sailing Club has organised a berth for us. We're very lucky. It's one of the owners is not there for a couple of weeks and managed to squeeze on that. It's quite choppy. We've got the team out front looking for crayfish pots because they are everywhere. And it's Rachel just got a wave came up underneath there. Might have got a wet bottom. Yeah, it's quite a nice little choppy swell here behind us. All's good. All's good, Declan? Kind of not really. It's all good.
Yeah, you're in line. You're the bow's in line with the yellow boy now.
Yeah, I can see it. Are you sure? Well, I want to be able to see where I'm going. Is it loose? You suck, Ivan.
Alright, Dad. Once we get around this corner, I think you should take over.
Life's not a story being told, so go get busy growing old.
Declan, my son, what have you done?
Oh, yeah.
Take your hat off.
Hat.
Let us see it.
Head off.
Show it to the world. Oh my goodness. Short at the front and long at the back. That's the mullet, and apparently Declan informs me that that is all the rage at the moment.
Oh, it's been, yeah, for a while. Well, over here at least.
It's terrible. It looks awful. That's not my favourite.
It was all done with scissors as well.
All done with scissors, and all done by someone I'd say who wasn't a trained hairdresser. By the looks of it. Talk me through how that happened, how it came about. You got a free haircut.
Yeah, we were walking back and some people were giving up mullets. Well, they're cutting each other's mullets.
So some
kind of thing.
people, what, there was actually a stall in town?
They're just in the back of their, out the front of their village just doing them.
So holiday makers.
Yeah.
What age group are we talking about?
Same age as us.
And they were like, come roll up for your free mullet?
Well, no, it was 3 families, and then we just kind of
Rocked on by?
rocked up. Yeah. I tried to get Ivan to get one, but he wants to get one later, so he didn't get one, and I got one.
And how long do you intend to keep it?
Oh no, until it goes bad.
It's already gone bad.
Until it goes worse. Until it gets worse.
If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on, you need it so bad.